Just driving along the park and we stopped to look at a bison. Just eating some food. We found a whole bunch more of the bison. And you can see the little light ones right there. Those little baby ones. Guy's itching his head on that pole. So here we are at the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, and this is the canyon down there, big waterfall. The canyon was actually made from the water. So as the water kept going over it again and again and again, it slowly made the canyon kind of and go down. This is why they call it the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, because apparently it looks very similar to the Grand Canyon. It's very deep and very impressive.
Pretty good about staying on his side.
He is. And he's going the correct direction.
Yeah, very street smart buffalo.
Bye. Now we're on the other side of the waterfall. This is the very top of it. Right over there is where it goes down. There it goes. So we just stopped at another overlook. This one is a little bit more about seeing like the canyon rather than the waterfall itself. So we'll take a look at that. Okay, so we are walking with a herd of people to the Norris Geyser Basin. One of the bigger geysers in the park, Steamboat. It's here. Apparently it just goes off randomly though, and sometimes really often, sometimes not at all often. So we probably won't see it erupt. But there's a bunch of boardwalks and the basin's supposed to be really pretty. So we'll check it out. Here we are walking on another boardwalk. There's Lindsay. And we're almost to the Steamboat Springs, which I don't know what it's going to look like, or not Steamboat Springs, Springboat Geyser. I don't know what it's going to look like, if we'll see anything at all, but we'll find out. This is Steamboat Geyser. Obviously it's not erupting right now, but you can see all around it, everything is dead and kind of white. This is from when it does erupt, the hot water, all the stuff in the hot water kind of kills everything around. The last time it erupted was just a few weeks ago, so we probably won't see an eruption today, but you never know. The world's tallest active geyser. This is Cistern Spring.
I know how you see.
See the water turning to steam. Just as it gets to the surface, it bubbles and it turns to steam. This geyser is really acidic, so it has special things in the water that make it turn these colors. And when the water fills up and shoots out, the little things in the water get all over everything. So it has like arsenic and magnesium and things like that in it. You can see over there, it's almost looking green by that little river. Very cool. This is the arch steam vent, as we heard about before, also a fumarole. So it's, remember when the water is so hot under the ground that it just instantly turns to steam before it even gets to the surface. So only steam comes out. This is the Green Dragon Spring. This is called Pork Chop Geyser. Apparently it used to look like a pork chop. See? Then it started exploding, or erupting. And then it erupted so much that it blew itself apart. And now it looks like That. This is called the Minute Geyser. This is called the Porcelain Basin. You can see how everything's white.
Signs that on this one to see what they're called. It seems breezier out here.
All little baby geysers popping out. This is called Crackling Lake. Hear the crackles? They're actually those little, you'll be able to see them, little bubble air vents down there. Look at those two little guys. Stopped at this little viewpoint to see the valleys. A little smokier than it was this morning, but it's still super pretty. This is where we saw a bunch of bison earlier. There's the buffalo again. That little buffalo just swam across the water. There's this huge herd. And they're crossing the river. You can see all the traffic. And they're going all the way up that hill. They're all swimming across the river.
Even the little babies are swimming.
This dude has crossed the river and is now coming close to us. That's why we are in the car with the windows up. There they are, just chilling in the road.
Little babies trying to catch up to the big ones.
It's amazing how they literally have zero fear of humans. So this is the mud volcano. They think it used to have, like a pointy top, but then there was a big explosion and it blew itself up basically. So this is what's left. This is called the Dragon's Mouth Spring. Apparently it used to shoot water out of the cave too. That noise is the water inside of it. Taking a quick little stop at Lafarty Rapids. Apparently they think that the next time anything with the volcano happens, it'll be here because there's already volcanic activity. We just made a quick stop at Mary's Lake, or Mary's Bay. This is the Yellowstone Lake. You see the mountains all in the distance, go around the lake. So here we are, still on Yellowstone Lake, and you can see these little heat vents there. They're just kind of out of the mountain. You can see all the different color from, when water steam would shoot out. That's one of the reasons we know that under the water, that stuff's also happening, even if we can't see it from up here. Isn't that cool? There's all of Yellowstone Lake. That is one of the higher passes in the park. Was the solution to trying to get up the mountain a long time ago when it was just horses and carriages. You see that pathway down there? Look, we have a little marmot friend who came to visit us. Hello, little marmot. You are on Scrum Day. Goodbye. He's come to say hi even closer. Oh, goodbye. So we are just about to the east entrance of the park. We're almost there, and it's super pretty out here. Very unlike anything that the whole park is pretty, but this is a different type of pretty than I've seen in other places in the park. So let's just do a little bit of a walk around.